Hello and welcome back to Concert Critiques in Cars with Emily. So this one's a really special one. I went to Warped Tour, and of course, rather than just wait for Warped Tour to come to Maryland, I decided to go to Warped Tour in San Diego, California. So I'm here right now at the SDCCU Stadium parking lot in San Diego, California. Normally I would be driving, but I don't know my way around, and there's a really long line leaving. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my review in the parking lot, and then I'll drive. Still in a car, so counts. Anyway, so I've been here for just over 10 hours. I came at about 10:30. So getting here from my hotel was super easy. It's like 10-minute drive. Got here, not a lot of people were here yet, so I was able to find parking really easy. I had to pay for parking. But that doesn't really shock me, and honestly, just knowing that I have control over when I leave was worth it to me. So yeah, so it wasn't, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's a huge event. I'm not surprised that they charge for parking. So paid for parking. Oh gosh, my phone is about to fall, and that's really not good. So paid for parking, got in line, waited. Super frustrating thing about Warped Tour is that they don't give their times away until the day of, which I'm also super mad. I mean, this is the second date, so maybe further on there will be set times kind of sprinkled on the internet to help people out, but there were none from yesterday. I looked on Twitter and I tried to look on the internet, but no one had posted anything. So, of course, the first band that played at 11:15, I missed half of their set because it took so long to get through the line, which was frustrating. And I don't know if there's necessarily a better way to do that, so I can't really blame them. It was a lot of people, and it's a huge event, and, you know, I understand they need to make everything safe, so I'm not necessarily upset about that part of it, but I don't know, maybe, like, do bag check lines versus non-bag check lines or something. I wish there was a better system because I missed the first half of Real Friends, and I love Real Friends, and I really wanted to see them, at least their whole set. So I got to Real Friends right as they were doing the third song. So they were awesome. They were really good. The crowd was excited. Yes, I wrote stuff down because I knew this was going to be a long one. Yeah, so they were good. And then, so I don't know if you know how Warped Tour works, but usually they have like 6 stages. 2 of them are next to each other, and then they, like, one band plays while the other band sets up, and then the other band plays while the next band sets up, so they alternate on and off, like, literally just like that. Once one band ends, the next band goes on. So that happens twice, right? So there was the Journey stages, and then there was the Monster stages that did that, so it was dueling stages. And then there were 3 other stages, like, randomly placed that were separate from one another. So there were 2 dueling stages, and then there were 3 satellite stages. So Waterparks was right next to Real Friends. So that was kind of nice. You just kind of turned your head to the left, which was awesome. The singer of Waterparks, you know, I've seen Waterparks before, and I feel like I've had this critique of them before, but he always sounds like he's so winded, like he can't catch his breath in between songs or something. I don't know. I mean, they were good. They got the crowd to sing. They talked about crowd surfers. They were really into it. Yeah, they played like an awesome range of songs too, right? So they were like pop, and then they were like acoustic, and then it was rock. So it was really awesome. They did a really nice job. Yeah, I really liked their set. It was good. Again, but the lead singer just sounded like so winded. Then after that, I kind of took a bathroom break, but I got back to the stage to see State Champs. But before State Champs went on the one stage, on the other stage, I heard the last 3 songs of We the Kings, who I like. Oh boy, car alarm! Uh-oh. They played a new song, which I really, really loved. I thought it was really good. And then, of course, when they played their big hit, everyone from that stage and the stage that I was waiting for was all singing along. So that was pretty cool that, like, they had both crowds going, which is awesome. So yeah, that was good. They were good. Of course, I don't know if I technically saw them because I didn't really actually see them, but whatever. State Champs. They were awesome. They had a really, like, go get the crowd. They were a fun band to watch. I've listened to some of their music on YouTube just a couple times, so I didn't really know a lot of their stuff, but they were really fun. I had a good time. Then I was so excited when I signed up to a Warped Tour. I knew I was coming no matter what, and I knew there were going to be bands that I liked. But I've been really looking forward to seeing Makeout for so long. So they were the first band that was at a different stage from the 2 dueling Journey stages. So Makeout was really good. They were super energetic. They definitely pulled the crowd in. There was a guy wearing a shark in the crowd. Not that it has anything to do with the band, but that was pretty sweet. And yeah, so they had a really good sound. Like, I could hear all the words even when there was drum and bass. They were fantastic. I'm so excited about like listening to their music and pursuing them now as a band. Like, cannot wait. I hope they blow up. They're really, really good and entertaining. Then, oh boy, then my day just really took a turn, guys. Really, really, really took a turn. So I went to go see Every Time I Die. Now, I know that they are very heavy compared to what I normally listen to, but I also know that I know one of their songs. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, they only play 6 songs. It's only going to be a half hour, and I know that they do like a lot of screaming, but at least they have some like song parts where they're actually singing stuff. So I'll go check them out. So of course I go to check them out, and the other stage was still going. So they were actually running pretty much almost a half hour behind, which is like super, super annoying because I planned my whole day and had like this whole plan, like, okay, they're going to be done at 4 o'clock and then I can do this. And then, yeah. So anyway, I was a little bit upset, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait it out. I went to go look at the food stand that I wanted to go to, and I was like, all right, the line doesn't seem too long. This other band must be over soon. I'm gonna go see Every Time I Die. Well, I go see Every Time I Die, and boy, let me tell you, they were a lot heavier than I was expecting them to be. I was a little disappointed that they didn't do more of their like songs where they actually sing in them. And of course, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna leave and go get food now. But I was like, oh, but what if they play my song? And I was like, nope, I'm leaving. So right before the very end, 2 songs away from the end, I was like, I'm leaving. But of course, that's when they play a song with more singing in it. So like, damn it, now I feel like I gotta stay. So I stayed, and the last song was the same thing. It was like more of like an actual like singing part. So excuse me, hold on.